Good evening, everyone, and welcome to St. George's here in Middletown, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks get set to take on the Pilgrims of New England College in a non-conference women's ice hockey matchup. Hello again and welcome. I am Andrew Pizzelli bringing you the call here tonight from St. George's, the first game at home in 2020. The Seahawks won their first game of the new year last night up in Henniker, New Hampshire, defeating these very same Pilgrims by a 5-1 score, keeping the Pilgrims winless on the season. They are 0-12-1. The Seahawks snapped a 7-game losing streak, and they are 2-9 on the season. I'd like to welcome into the broadcast now my good friend Ryan Costa. Ryan, been a busy day for you. Thank you for joining us here tonight.
Well, glad to be here, Andrew. Made it to the third game of my triple header. We here with the Pilgrims and the Seahawks. Should be a good one to watch, as the Seahawks were victorious last night, 5-1, as you said, up in New Hampshire. But the Pilgrims have their chance to get some revenge here in Middletown as we are underway.
The last time these teams met was in 2018, and they did split their matches that year, each winning on the other's home ice. So the Seahawks will look to make amends for that. 2 years in the making. Almost a near steal there by Egan. In the net for Salve is Madison Jalbert, once again making her 11th start of the year. She's 2-9. She's made 329 saves on the year, best for 8th in the nation. Meanwhile, opposing her is a freshman, Sean Durso from Andover, Mass. Durso not the starter for the Pilgrims. This is just her 5th appearance, 3rd start. She's made 113 saves. Sienna Weir had been the mainstay between the pipes for the Pilgrims. She was 3rd in the nation in saves. Nearly had that matchup right off the draw. A shot is fired off the pads by Cassandra Kelly. Pilgrims trying to hold it in the attacking end. They cannot. Back out to center. It's taken out by Kaylee Cross. And that deflects into the Seahawks zone. Amanda Fantasia back to retrieve. Seahawks had 5 different goal scorers last night, and they scored 3 different types of goals. Power play, even strength, and even a shorthanded goal last night up in Henniker. In fact, it was Rebecca Hastings on the power play midway through the first, which proved to be the game-winning goal. That made it 2-0 before New England College got their lone goal. Puck in deep, right wing side. Maddie McCann trying to touch it back to Lexi Anderson. Knocked away from her. Swung to the far boards. And now hopped back out through center. Pearson, who scored first nearly 2 minutes into the game last night, trying to move it ahead, has it deflected. Pilgrims will take it back. Julia Radcliffe. Miscommunication there with Capolino. Drops it on back, and Schneiders now can jump into the frame. She has the steal, trying to drop it back off from McCann. Too hard for her to handle. And carried out to center by Courtney Reyes. And she'll feather it into the zone. Pilgrims will make some changes. Short bench tonight for New England College. Only 2 full lines of forwards.
Yeah, they have 15 skaters dressed and active tonight, and 3 of them are goaltenders, so it's going to be tough, at least endurance-wise, for the Pilgrims.
Here's Kelly being harassed by Amaral, playing it up the near boards. Schwartz can't keep it in, but it comes to Celia Paulskill. Angles it off the glass and in. Seahawks in the midst of some changes now. Schwartz deflects an entry. This one will get all the way in, no icing. Dunn will grab it behind Jalbert and stash it back behind the net for Paulskill. Puck given away at center. Turning is Michaela Vincent. And taken back by Paulskill. And she will just touch it deep into the zone. Michaela Anderson battling in deep against the bigger Julia Radcliffe. Knocks it into the right wing corner. Godelf deflects it. Comes into the middle for a shot that's blocked. Godelf trying to keep up with it. That was Dakota McMahon who got free in the middle. Here's a shot deflected by Godelf and held by Durso.
Yeah, solid shift there by the Seahawks, and they really utilized the near side boards, and they came away with the 50-50 pucks there, got a couple shots towards the net, and ultimately they'll end up with a face-off to the glove side of Durso.
Offensive zone draw, won by the Pilgrims. Egan cutting in behind the net, deflects the pass from Radcliffe. Still harassing her in the corner. Radcliffe can't get away, double team now in deep. Seahawks trying to put up the pressure on the forecheck. Cox pinching down the right wing boards. Forcing it back to Balcom, trying to throw it towards the net, goes off of Radcliffe's skate. She's able to swat it into the left wing corner, and the Pilgrims look to escape. Michaela Vincent enters it into the zone. Fantasia now pinned in behind the net. 4-person scrum in behind Madison Jalbert. With the clock running, 16:15 to go in the first. Puck still frozen to the boards. See how long the officials let this go. And there's the whistle. $16:09 to go in the first period. Pilgrims, as I said, they went 3-21-1 last year, did not make the postseason. 0-12-1 to start 2019. That lone tie came against Johnson & Wales on Friday the 13th. Puck in the left wing side. Played in the right wing corner. Maddie Cox collapses in on the puck, knocks it free. Fantasia looking to grab it loose in the left wing corner. Sends it back behind the net. Cox was tied up. Godelf going to backhand it out to the blue line to McCann. She was defended, so the puck ricochets against the far boards. And now once again, players will rake through the skates for it. It comes free out to center, controlled by Cassandra Kelly. Touched ahead and knifed in by Tara Turcott. And she's the one to keep an eye on for the Pilgrims. She's their leading scorer, 3 goals, 1 assist. She scored last night, the lone goal for the Pilgrims. McCann carries it all the way in deep and loses it in the left wing corner. Michaela Vincent now trying to weave her way up the near side. Runs into a couple of Seahawks and lost the puck in deep. Radcliffe will test it up the right side. Madison Nipper now through center, pass deflected past Megan Moore. Carried through center again. Here's Schwartz, carries it over the blue line right side, trying to shield the defender, swings it out in front. Schneider's not there. Carrera walks it in deep left wing side, takes it against the boards. Puck rolls into the right wing corner for Sydney Capolino, and then hops out to the blue line, carried out by Madison Nipper. 1-on-4, she'll just flip it in deep, and the Pilgrims will make a change. Schneider's zigzagging up the near side, trying to get it back to Schwartz, make that Godelf. Fired in deep by the Pilgrims. Pearson back to Carrera. Puck loose behind the net. Pilgrims have it. Centering pass blocked by Godelf. She swats it up the near side boards. Seahawks now look to counter with speed. Here comes Michaela Anderson, barreling over the blue line right side. She puts on the brake, swings it on the backhand towards Godelf. She's gobbled up in deep. Puck ricochets back to her. She paddles it towards the net, and it's sticked aside by Durso. Pilgrims carry it out, throw it in deep, and we have a penalty coming here against Salve. It'll be touched by Paulskill, and we'll get the call.
Yeah, it'll be a tripping call against Kimberly Dunn. She went in trying to get an attacking zone steal, but she ended up tripping up a Pilgrim. So she'll be in the box for 2 minutes, and that'll be the beginning of the Pilgrim power play, the first of the evening.
They're 5% on the year on the power play, just 3 of 55. Meanwhile, the kill for Salve, 36 of 43, 83% defensively. Megan Moore pinning it to the boards in deep. Pearson battling to knock it free, trying to clear it. Can't get it out. Moore once again in deep. Backhands it up top to the slot for a shot that gets blocked wide. Kaylee Cross with the look in the middle. And the Seahawks get the clear. Maddie McCann trying to keep it in right side shorthanded. Seahawks scored shorthanded last night. Let's see if they have another one in them here tonight. Here's Nipper. Angling over the line right side. Moore tied up, lost the puck, and the Seahawks swat it back out. That's Fantasia doing the work there shorthanded. Kelly down the middle, tripped up, lost the puck. Battling now with McCann in the left wing corner. Puck comes to Fantasia. 55 seconds left to go on the power play, and she sends it the length of the ice.
Yeah, solid clear there. That'll allow the Seahawks to make a couple changes, get some fresh legs on the ice.
Salve Regina penalty on number 4. 2 minutes for tripping.
Cassandra Kelly moves it left side. Turcotte trying to drop it back off. Plays into the right wing corner. 30 seconds to go on the minor to Dunn, and point pass is off the mark all the way back down to Durso. Puck up to Kelly, knocked away. McCann is going to be offside. Lexi Anderson couldn't get back over the blue line in time. Teams will draw in neutral ice with just 12 seconds left on the minor to Dunn.
Yeah, McCann's trying to move quickly and take advantage of the turnover and go right to the net. She didn't realize that a teammate still didn't quite come back on sides.
Pilgrims win the draw. McCann able to tie up and fire it now into the right wing corner. Back to even strength. Here comes Moore. Over the line left side. Will duck the shoulder. Trying to drive on Cox. Plays it left side for a one-timer that's blocked. Lexi Anderson trying to move the puck out to center. And she's able to angle it into the zone. There'll be no icing here. Left wing side, Kaylee Cross moves up to center. A puck poked away. This is onside. Schneiders right down the middle. Feathers it on the net. That one was partially blocked off her stick. Durso able to make the save on a soft shot. Here's Amaral left side trying to get it back to Schwartz, who was crashing the net. That's picked off by Moore. And she just sends it into an open area back to center.
Yeah, with Schneiders and Cross tangled up behind the net, that allowed Amaral to swoop in, grab the puck, and try to get an attacking opportunity for the Seahawks.
Schwartz pressuring from behind. Puck careens into the corner. Kelly drops it back off for Kaylee Cross. Tied up with Schneiders once again. Amaral comes free with the puck, dishes it up to the point. Paul Skill all the way across for a one-timer that goes just wide. Kept alive by Schneiders. Backhanded it in front. Stick the side by Durso. Pilgrims look to clear. Seahawks starting to up the pressure here. Paul Skill looks to enter into the zone. Cross can't handle it. Kelly up to Turcotte. Tied up with Pearson. Pearson will take it into the right wing corner. Looks to drop it off. Instead, it's picked off. Kelly now straight away up top. Bouncing puck off a skate in behind the net. As we tick towards the midpoint here of the first period, still no score between Salve Regina and New England College. Prezioso wanted to angle it off the boards to herself. Bauckham now will have to recover. She circles in deep in behind Madison Jalbert. Sends it away from Moore. Egan touches it up to center. Prezioso trying to carry it, and it's fired in deep by Radcliffe. Seahawks will look to carry it out to center. Egan denied by Nipper. Bauckham trying to carry up the near side, and she's stymied by Renee Bouchard. Nipper and Egan collide. Here comes Fantasia with speed left side. Tees up a one-timer. Save made by Durso. Heavy shot wide on the left side from Fantasia. McMahon trying to send it in front. Puck still loose, and Durso able to cover it up. And we have a penalty here as well.
Yeah, Seahawks going to the power play. It's going to be a hook. We'll see who goes to the box for the Pilgrims. But Fantasia entered the zone. She took a hard slap shot on net. It was a good blocker save by Durso. The Seahawks tried to get something working from behind the net. Instead, they go to the power play, and they get the attacking zone face-off to the blocker side of Durso.
And it will be Radcliffe going to the box. 84% are the Pilgrims on the kill, 62 of 73. Seahawks power play, 13%, 7 for 51. A little delay here while they get the penalty time up on the board. Offensive zone draw, left wing side. Seahawks win it. Hastings out high, able to keep it alive. Fantasia now sets up at the left point. Pearson now right side, waiting, trying to play it into the middle. Touch towards the net. That one's blocked, loose in the right wing circle. Grabbed by McCann, sent out high. Backhand shot by Hastings, floated towards the net. Puck now in the right wing corner. Pearson comes crashing in. Puck hops high in the air. Lexi Anderson keeps it alive, tries to swat it towards the net, and it's knocked off her stick by Turcotte and then sent the length by the Pilgrims. 1:24 to go on the power play. Amaral has the cross-ice pass deflect off of her back into the Pilgrim zone. Courtney Reyes, short-handed, will loop it in deep. Carrera will pin it off the boards. Fantasia wanted to go cross-ice. Amaral now will carry it over the blue line. Falling down left side, she'll send it softly in behind the net, chasing after it. Carrera now on the right side. Schwartz carrying out high. Seahawks want to set up the power play here. Schwartz, stick handling left side. Softly touches it down the boards. Amaral comes to get it. Amaral straight away up top. Carrera, right wing side, sends it towards the net. Blocker save made by Durso. Schwartz, low left wing side, plays it into the middle, and that one is touched just wide.
Yeah, it was Amaral trying to come in and just deflect it on net. But too many sticks in the middle for the Pilgrims, able to deflect that wide.
Carrera again, top of the right wing circle, drops it down low. Amaral settles it in the corner. 17 seconds to go on the power play. Behind the net, Schneiders looking, trying to center. That one hops off the side of the net. Schneiders looking for the wraparound, blocked out in front, and then swatted out of the zone by the Pilgrims. Great play there made by Michaela Vincent.
Yeah, and a solid penalty kill all around for the Pilgrims. Good stick positioning, keeping the puck towards the perimeter and around the boards, ultimately led them with a successful kill.
Fantasia there again, trying to snap it on the goal left side. Held by Durso.
Yeah, and she had Lexi Anderson coming in, trying to crash through the back door in case there was a rebound, but a good hold there by Durso.
7:15 to go in the first. Still no score. Offensive zone draw, left wing side, won by the Seahawks, back to Cox, across now to Pearson. Top of the right wing circle, her pass is blocked and picked off by the Pilgrims. Pearson able to disrupt the rush. Cox from the Seahawks zone with it, now Pearson back to Cox. Maddie Cox, deep in the right wing corner, moves it up to Lexi Anderson. Stash back to Cox. Seahawks having some trouble now getting out of their own zone. Pearson, left wing side, turns it over. 6:38 to go in the first. Pearson comes from the backside, knocks it away. Hastings with some space, wants to go cross ice to Lexi Anderson. That's taken away by Allie Freeman. Freeman trying to saucer it into the middle for a shot that goes high. Kaylee Cross dashing down the middle.
Yeah, the Seahawks almost got caught on the line change.
Egan trying to carry it herself, has it knifed away. And the Seahawks are offside here as Egan had gotten pushed into the attacking end without the puck.
Yeah, couldn't quite keep it with her, but how about that opportunity for the Pilgrims? It was Cross who had the opportunity, but kind of an awkward shot as she was shooting right-handed. Puck coming at her, tough one-timer. It was a little bit in front of her, and therefore she launches it into the glass.
Amaral on the draw here along with Courtney Reyes, and Reyes wins it. Now receives it and angles it off the glass up towards Turcotte, and this is picked off. Fantasia again with the heavy shot. This one will go wide. Schwartz chasing after it right side. Puck will deflect back down the ice. Foot race for it now into the Seahawks zone. Amaral will win it into the corner. Up to Schwartz. Schwartz tied up at center. Paul's kill. Chips it off the glass. Amaral trying to glove it down. Puck knocked away from her. Fantasia now backtracking, spinning out high. Amaral trying to navigate center. Carries over the blue line left side. Waits, sends it on the net. Save with a big rebound. Schwartz trying to get to it, trying to fire it towards the net. It goes into the left wing corner. Amaral up top to the point, waiting. Cox with a slap shot. Another save made by Durso. Rebound all the way out high to Cox. Trying to backhand it in deep. Schneiders had it for a minute. Pearson now free up top with a shot that goes wide. Hastings will track it down right wing corner. Cycled up high. Pearson waiting. Sends it towards the net. Touched and tipped by McCann. Saved by Durso. Moore skies it into the zone. Not far enough for icing. Pilgrims making some changes here. Hastings. Cross ice trying to hit Lexi Anderson in stride. Angled pass will come to Kaylee Cross instead. Nipper moves it out to center. Michaela Vincent trying to get it back to Nipper over the line left side. Trying to back into the slot. One-timer shot from Freeman goes wide. Big scrum now in behind the net. Puck hops out to the left wing side. Carried by Carolyn Prezioso. She's angled into the bench. And the puck will deflect into the Seahawks zone. Carrera trying to smash it off the boards. Puck ricochets all the way back in behind Madison Jalbert. 4:03 to go in the first. No score. Renee Bouchard swings it around the glass. Vincent all the way across the ice for Cassandra Kelly. Kelly will gain the line, fire it on the net. That deflects wide. Hammer on the left wing corner. To retrieve for Salve. Trying to outlet Godolph. Godolph will gather it. Carry over the line right side. Will look around for help. Pulls up in the corner. Has Schneiders out high. Schneiders trying to backhand it. Done now, crashing in, and that one directs right off a defender. And back out to center to Fantasia. Schwartz racing away from the forecheck. Gets it to Fantasia. Back to Kimberly Dunn. 3:13 to go in the first. Puck up through center. Here comes Schwartz. 3-on-3 for Salve. Schwartz with a wrist shot wide of the glove of Durso. Rebound all the way around the boards. Here comes Tara Turcotte streaking over the line left side. Turcotte trying to split right through two Seahawk defenders. Jalbert will freeze the puck.
Yeah, good job by Jalbert to get out and get on that puck. There were a lot of bodies crashing in. As the defensive deflection kind of freed that puck up for the Seahawks, and therefore Jalbert able to pounce on it.
Offensive zone draw here for New England College. Seahawks will win it. Puck moved up to Rebecca Hastings. Maddie McCann carries through center. Angles it off the glass. Taken by Rays. Chased in behind the net. McCann with the turnover. Anderson back to McCann. And behind the net, left wing side. Rays once again will come free with the puck. Trying to outlet Turcotte, streaking up the middle. Paulskill will just swat it back into the zone. It'll softly roll in the left wing corner. Waiting for it is Kaylee Cross. Hastings harassing on the left side, able to keep it in the Pilgrim zone. Cross ice pass for Moore. Up the middle to Rays. Rays will see an opening. Fires it on the net from center ice. Save made by Jalbert. As we tick under 2 minutes to play in the first. And I think we have a penalty coming here.
Yeah, it could be a trip against Egan. I don't know if she got that penalty called in the corner. She will be heading towards the box, so it is most likely. She just took the puck away, reached her stick in, but she's going to get caught up with the penalty.
Second power play for the Pilgrims. And they're not going to let Kelly come off the ice.
Hey, be ready.
And Kelly standing out at center.
She's getting off the ice one way or another, ready to go.
Cross nearly lost it to Bauckham. Would have been a breakaway chance, shorthanded. Pilgrims trying to enter it. Fantasia gathers it and sends it the length of the ice. Capolino. And behind the net, moves it near side. Michaela Vincent blindly with a backhand, gets it to Moore out at center. Moore will carry down the middle, now carry wide right side, drops it back off to Cross. Straight at the point, Capolino waiting. Disrupted by Michaela Anderson. And the puck hops all the way back to Cross at her own blue line. Tipped into the zone, no icing. 1:11 to go on the power play here for New England College. Seahawks find the puck in the corner and again saucer it all the way down the ice. Right on goal. Turcotte looking to carry it herself around two Seahawks. Now accelerates over the blue line left side, drops it off to the trailer. Puck moved up to the point. Radcliffe wanting to snap it down low. Blocked off from doing so. And the Seahawks once again get the clear. 38 seconds to go in the first period, 37 seconds to go on the power play. Rays. Right side, ducks the shoulder, drives in deep. Puck taken away in the corner. Kelly straight away up top at the point. Snaps it left side. Radcliffe waiting, shooting. Save made by Jalbert. Puck thrown back out in front through the slot and into the right wing side. Balcom on the backhand, plays it out to center. Maybe one last rush here for New England College. Rays will steer it into the zone into the left wing corner. Anderson and Carrera will find it, clear it back out to center, and that'll do it for the first period. A couple of chances for either side, Ryan, but no one's lit the lamp yet.
Hey, took the words right out of my mouth. Both teams had opportunities. Solid penalty kill by Salve Regina to close out that period. And both teams heading to the locker room should be feeling good, ready to go for the second period.
No score yet. We'll take a break while they tend to the ice. You're watching Salve Regina and New England College non-conference action here on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to St. George's. Andrew Pizzelli alongside Ryan Costa bringing you the call of this game. Scoreless here to start the second period between Salve Regina and New England College. And we're underway. Seahawks had the 5-2 shot advantage in that first period. This one played in the middle towards Rays, knocked away. Prezioso behind the net will grab it. Not a lot of shots on goal. Plenty of shots blocked and wide. And they've got some broken lumber down at center ice. We'll have to wait for a whistle to take care of that. This one rolling, trickling towards the net, tipped on the goal. Jalbert flashing the left pad to keep that one out.
Yeah, she had two people in front of her, too. Tough save to make.
Rays moves it up to the point, knocked away from Radcliffe, and carried back by Cross now. Good energy here, at least from the start, for the Pilgrims. And as we talked about before, short bench here tonight, so they're going to need quick starts in each of these periods when they've had the rest, because fatigue will set in as each period goes along.
Right, and you're right. They're going to come out with a little bit more enthusiasm out of the locker room each period, just because they were able to catch their breath and resume play.
Face-off won by the Pilgrims, touched into the zone. Puck will roll all the way in behind the net. Carrera. Lexi Anderson. Back to the far side. Carrera now. Pushes it up to Fantasia. Fantasia trying to get it back to Lexi Anderson, trying to tiptoe over the line. She fires it in behind the net. Seahawks will give chase. Left wing side, Pearson comes crashing in, trying to keep this possession alive for Salve. McCann trying to jam it in front. Anderson couldn't smash it on the goal. Taken back here by the Pilgrims. Cross-ice pass picked off by Pearson, taking it away from Moore. Trying to outlet McCann. That one's taken back instead by Kelly. Kelly with a nifty move left side with a wrist shot. Pad save made by Jalbert. Juicy rebound out high. Backhand shot steered aside by Jalbert. That was Nipper.
The Pilgrims kind of tilting the ice to start the second period.
Cross feeding it out in front. That one's knocked away. Still trickling back through the slot. Forehand shot and a save made by Jalbert off the stick of Allie Freeman.
Plenty of shots on that shift for the Pilgrim. They kept the pucks going at Jalbert, and she's standing tall in between the pipes. I believe that was Renee Bouchard on the last opportunity, the wrist shot from the slot.
Offensive zone draw here for New England College. Cross with a drive. That one blocked in the middle by Amaral. Puck still loose in the slot. It's underneath Amaral's knee. Taken away now finally by Schneiders, and she'll skate it out through center. Trying to get it to Schwartz. Falling down, trying to enter it into the zone, and was she tripped? Arm is up. And now the arm is down.
Yeah, I think that was
offsides, perhaps. Amaral. Left side. Carries it in deep, drops it back off to the point. Fluttering puck in towards the goal. Held by Sean Durso. .17:41 to go in the second. Prezioso on the draw. We'll take it against Courtney Rays. And it's won by the Pilgrims. Pushed around the boards all the way out. Rays now digging for it. This could be a 2-on-1 if she hurries. Trying to get it back in front for Turcotte. Cutting off the angle was Maddie Cox. Cox shuffles it wide of Egan. Back out through center. Taken by Sydney Capolino. Given back to Fantasia on the far side. Retreating back into her defensive zone. Snaps it across the ice. Egan can't settle it down. Capolino once again will fire it forward. And once again, Fantasia now will test the right side. Deflects past Balcom all the way in towards the goal. And they'll go wide into the left wing corner, chasing after it. Michaela Anderson able to get a piece of it. McMahon coming away with it, backhanding it towards the net. Anderson trying to jam it on the goal, and sprawling out is Durso to make the stop.
Yeah, solid play between Anderson and McMahon. McMahon gets the shot off, and it looked as though Anderson tried to redirect it as it was coming at Durso, but she's able to track the puck in and smother it.
Offensive zone draw for Salve. McMahon on the draw, won by the Pilgrims. Nipper left side along the boards. 3 Seahawks come there to converge. Puck loose at center. Michaela Anderson hustling to get to it. And the senior captain plays it forward up the right side. Godoff able to enter it into the zone. McMahon deflects the cross-ice pass. Pearson kicks it into the zone. Pilgrims will reset the rush. Nipper chased after by McMahon. Seahawks forecheck. Upping the pressure a bit. Here comes Cross. Slowly over the line left side. Snaps it on the goal. Save made by Jalbert. And the Pilgrims will get some much needed changes here. A couple of their forwards on that line look gassed. Short bench tonight. We've said it many times. See if the Seahawks can capitalize on their numbers as the game wears on. Still no score though. 15:36 to go in the second. Paulskill fires it up the ice. Lexi Anderson over the blue line left side with some space, snaps it towards the goal, looking for a tip all the way through into the right wing corner. In deep, Anderson tripped up and will get a penalty. That one right in front of everyone.
Yep, Anderson just trying to get herself loose. She's in the far corner, and she ends up getting out of the situation and giving the Seahawks an advantage. As it's Michaela Vincent, the freshman from Newburyport, Massachusetts, headed to the box for the Pilgrims. And we'll see what the Seahawk power play can do on another opportunity here.
Their second of the game. Pilgrims are 0 for 2 with the man advantage. Seahawks 0 for 1. Puck in the right wing corner. Lexi Anderson waiting. Moving it up high to Amanda Fantasia. Snaps it right side. Cox with a one-timer. Save made by Durso. Cox able to keep it in. Walking closer. Snapping it on the goal. Save made again by Durso. Puck loose in behind the net. Everyone comes crashing in to try and keep it alive. Lexi Anderson on a wraparound chance. That's denied. And Maddie McCann will stash it up top to Amanda Fantasia. Fantasia snapping it back to McCann. Top of the right wing circle, spinning. Has it poked away, and it'll get back over the blue line. Seahawks have to reset.
Solid zone time regardless for the Seahawks, but just couldn't quite find the back of the net. They had a couple shot opportunities.
Maddie Cox had it knocked away in deep. Fantasia being pressured back by Turcotte. Trying to turn the corner on her. Turcotte there to knock it away. And flutter it back into the Seahawks zone. Schwartz now will start the rush for Salve. Through center, angling her way left side over the blue line. Top of the left wing circle, carrying wide. Schwartz walks all the way around into the right wing corner now. Sends it out top to the point. Fantasia banks it down deep. Schneiders trying to hand off to Amaral. Back to Schwartz. Out high with a shot and a save made by Durso. Rebound taken in deep by Pearson. Pearson alone behind the net. Back out to Schneiders. Top of the right wing circle. Left side, Amaral. Snapping it on the goal and a save made by Durso with 24 seconds to go on the power play. .13:42 to go in the second. Seahawks will draw in the left wing circle. McCann will take it against Rays. And it's won by the Seahawks. Carrera pulls up in the left wing corner. Dishes it out, Ty to McCann. Back to Carrera. Snapping it on the goal. Save made. Hastings in deep. Right wing side, Hastings turns, just fires it in the slot blindly. Now hustling to keep it onside, and it's poked away from her. Back out to center, and that'll do it. Out of the box comes Vincent, and we're back to even strength.
Yeah, look at Courtney Ray's work, and she just kept poking the puck all the way back into the Seahawks zone off the penalty kill.
And the Seahawks are offside here. 13:08 to go in the second. Neutral zone draw, just outside of the Pilgrim zone, left wing side. Prezioso to take it for Salve. Wins it back to Dunn, and she fires it off the boards in deep. Cross to Kelly. Cross ice pass deflected by Dunn. Taken and turning now is Rene Bouchard into the zone. Vincent, left side, ridden into by Dunn. Out high, Kelly keeps it alive, fires it on the goal, wide right side. Cross will grab it, out with the point, right side, snaps it back to Kelly. Again on the goal and into the glove of Jalbert. .12:38 to go in the second period, still scoreless. Pilgrims have only scored the first goal twice this year. They're 0-1-1 in those games. Seahawks are 2-2 when they have scored first. Waiting to see who the first to score will be here tonight.
6 goals between the two teams last night. Very different game. Almost halfway through of it, 0-0.
Schwartz trying to angle her way towards the goal. Reaching out for it is Durso, taking no chances is the freshman. That's usually the way it goes. One game you have all offense, and you expected the Pilgrims to want to answer for a loss on their home ice last night. They've come out with good intensity to start both periods, but simply from the numbers, you can't keep up that intensity for a whole period.
Plus, we haven't mentioned playing 60 minutes the night before as well. This is the time of year where you don't have a lot of games on the calendar with school being in between semesters and everything. So not a lot of games. You're not really used to having to go 120 minutes in 2 nights with these kind of numbers. So you got to tip your cap to the Pilgrims.
Yeah, both of these teams had probably had way more cookies than hockey games to play. Trying to get back into the swing of things. Here's Fantasia sprinting over the line right side. Will put on the brakes, snaps it on the goal, and goes behind the net and wide. Carrera just off the bench will try and hold it in left side. She cannot. Michaela Anderson tied up. Cross will rip it away. Cross walks her way into the zone, snaps it on the net. Save made by Jalbert. Face off, one back to Pearson. Pearson carries right in front of the goal dangerously. Outlets Hastings. McCann able to carry it over the line, keep possession into the right wing corner. And a stick goes flying. That comes out of the hands of Cassandra Kelly. And this is looking like it's going to be a slash against the Seahawks.
Yep. Kelly just couldn't keep hold of the stick after the slash. And so it'll be McCann headed to the box for the Seahawks.
And now the third power play for the Pilgrims. Rays will take the draw here against Michaela Anderson. Offensive zone, left wing side. And they win the draw. Turcotte paddles it back to Radcliffe. Trying to snap it back to Turcotte, left side. Blitzed by Pearson. Rays with the puck in behind the net. Trying to snap it right side. That's knocked away by Fantasia. Puck still comes to Freeman. Freeman now will cycle out high with it straight away. Dishes back to Kelly. Wide right side. Dropped in deep. Rays. Out high again. It's Kelly. Radcliffe surveys. Back to Kelly. Snapping it on the goal. Wide of the net. Pearson crashing in behind the net, falling down, can't get it out of the zone. Radcliffe with Pearson still down behind the net. Left side, shot, that one's blocked. Fantasia jumping in front of that one. Behind the net, Turcotte able to get away from 2 Seahawk defenders. Rays all alone, right wing corner. Dancing out high, drops it down to the right wing corner once again. Seahawks trying to dig it out. Fantasia finds the puck, finds a seam, and gets it down the ice.
Yeah, solid clear there. As you can see, the Seahawks heading off the ice, ready to kill the last minute of this penalty.
1 Vincent, straight down the middle, shot blocked off the skate of Cox. Able to catch up to her own shot in the corner. Kelly trying to fire it into the slot. Seahawks once again are able to clear the puck. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Nipper. Her entry deflects to Kimberly Dunn. Short-handed, fires it up the near side boards. All the way in deep. Durso will leave it behind the net. Cross. Can't get around Baucom. Carried now by Lexi Anderson. Her shot blocked. 8 seconds to go on the power play. Anderson again just fires it towards the goal. And we'll come to the bench for a change. And we're back to even strength. Out of the box comes McCann. Baucom able to fire the puck forward. McCann's going to have a chance to get to this one. McCann all alone on a breakaway, trying to tuck it 5-hole, and shutting off is Durso.
Yeah, play started with Baucom fighting off the stick work from Megan Moore. She's able to fire it down. McCann catches up to it, but she just couldn't stuff it past Durso, as she had a couple opportunities to get it through, but good job by Durso getting on the puck, and her defenders came in to finally clear it away.
Pilgrims ice the puck. 8:18 to go in the second. And that's got to be the best scoring chance of the night so far here for the Seahawks. After just sitting in the box for two, McCann had a brilliant chance.
And it's got to be every player's dream once they're in the box is that soft rolling puck. McCann got it.
You just stole the words out of my mouth this time. I was about to say every player sitting in the box just hopes for that, to get out of the box and get the puck right away. Clock rolling with 7:51 to go. Still no score. Pearson in behind the net, trying to play it in front. Prezioso tied up. Can't get to this puck as it goes across the slot into the left wing side. Egan angling off Freeman. Puck left right at center, taken now by Egan. She'll carry right side, snap it on the goal, and it's held by Durso. 7:24 to go in the second.
Yeah, that shot was in close with Durso. She had to make a tough underhand glove save on that one, but she holds on.
Amaral on the draw here with Rays, right wing side, and the Pilgrims win the draw. Kelly falls down in deep. That allows the Seahawks a chance to get the puck. Fantasia paddles it in behind the net. Schneiders turns back to the outside. Schneiders up top to Fantasia. Fires it on the goal, and that one kicks wide. Seahawks are reaching for the puck. Here comes Cross. Over the blue line left side. Drops it back off. Turcotte trying to dance it in the middle. Seahawks collapsing on her. Puck comes to Rays, though. Off-angle shot off the pad of Jobert. Cross has her shot blocked. Comes back to Kelly, and another block, this time by Schwartz. Stepping in front of a point shot. Amaral slides to block an outlet pass. Now Fantasia in deep. Hesitates and carries forward. Snaps it up the ice. This one will angle in on the goal. Schwartz was the intended target, but she was limping to the bench. I think a little shaken up after taking that block shot.
Absolutely. Got her right in the skate. She was a little bit slow getting up. Was able to continue the shift as she and Amaral went to go block that clear-in attempt by the Pilgrims. And a good sacrifice there by Schwartz.
Puck up to the point. Paulskill trying to backhand it in deep for Egan. Vincent now carries over the line. Paulskill fell down. Puck will ricochet in behind the goal. Dunn waiting, snaps it near side. Lexi Anderson comes to get it. Wants to move it ahead to Maddie McCann. Fired back in deep by Capolino. Angled out and carried by McCann. And she's not going to win the race to the puck. They'll call icing. Draw on the right wing side. Cross. Trying to fire it towards the goal. It hops in the air. Hastings waited to beat to settle the puck, and that allowed Vincent to come crashing in. McCann with a dime to Hastings. Backhand shot blocked.
It's a great pass by McCann near the end boards, trying to snap it right over to Hastings. Perfect tape-to-tape pass, but it was broken up right in front of the net shortly after.
Bouncing puck out to the blue line. Baucom comes flying into the frame to poke it away from Kelly. Now Baucom with speed right side. Has Prezioso going to the net, and the shot is saved by Durso. Dunn touches it back into the zone. Kelly sprinting away from Baucom. Cross into the middle. Rays carries over the line right side. Rays snapping it towards the goal. Pat save made by Jalbert. 14-11 now. Seahawks with the advantage in shots. Many more shots in on goal this period. Prezioso trying to snap it across for Egan. This one deflects in deep. No icing. Seahawks in the midst of a change. Puck up the near side boards right in front of the bench. And we get a whistle here in the corner.
Yeah, it's going to be Godelf going for a trip. She tried to stick lift and got tangled up, ended up tripping a Pilgrim in the corner.
It'll be the fourth power play of the night for New England College.
Salve Regina penalty on number 2, Emma Butthole, 2 minutes tripping.
Freeman. Cross ice pass deflected. Puck in deep. Fantasia sends it high and deep. Kelly. Rays, right side, trying to send it towards the net. That's high. Pearson trying to lay a hit in the corner. And there's a cross check called. And which way is this going? And it's going to go against Turcotte. Looked like her and Pearson just were engaged on the far side.
And that'll wipe out the power play. It'll be 4-on-4.
It was a big,
about 40 seconds afterwards.
It was a big hit. Initially, when I saw it, looked like Pearson may have been the one to dish out more of the punishment there. Either way, the Seahawks will take it. Baucom fires it towards the goal on a crazy angle, and it hops into the glove of Durso.
It'll be interesting to see how both teams respond to a little bit extra real estate with 2 players in the box.
Well, with 3:21 to go in the period, how much gas do the Pilgrims have in the tank?
New England College penalty on number 15, Tara Turcotte.
Seahawks will have
Tripping.
a full minute here, a 4-on-4, and then 48 seconds or so of power play time to try and close this period. Dribbling puck towards the net, can't be jammed home by Lexi Anderson. Left in deep for Capolino, looking for an outlet, just fires it into space, and Maddie McCann will go to get it. Seahawks looking like they're on the power play here, just because they don't have the tired legs. This puck gets past Pearson, though. Capolino races to get it. Make that Tatiana Fedoniva. Taken back by McCann. Here comes Michaela Anderson, trying to get it back to McCann. Can't jam it on the net.
Yeah, and to break it up was Julia Radcliffe. Nice job of getting back and getting in the way of that pass.
17 seconds left of 4-on-4. Anderson chasing after the puck. Ricochets back in behind the net. Radcliffe trying to get rid of it. Cannot. Seahawks pin it in deep. Anderson trying to jam it home in front. Hopping back behind the cage. Wraparound chance denied. Off the stick of Baucom. Out of the box comes Godalf. And the Seahawks are on the power play with 36 seconds to go and 2:06 to go in the second period. Fantasia sends it across to Cox. She'll gain the line. Pulls up at the circle, drops off to Schwartz, firing it towards the goal. That's blocked. Amaral comes to grab it. Wants to send it in deep. Seahawks trying to keep the puck in the zone. Pinned against the boards, 15 seconds to go. Snapped across now, waiting. Got off with a shot. Excuse me, make that Cox with the drive. Schwartz to keep it alive at the left point. 7 seconds to go on the power play. 99 seconds to go in the second. Amaral into the slot, looking to receive a pass. Weak side, a shot. Cox just goes over the crossbar. Puck still loose out in front. Cox can't find it. Spilled out in the slot, and back come the Pilgrims.
Yeah, what a find there. As Cox was on the back post, had an opportunity, but it just goes over the bar.
Turcotte strong to the goal, and Jobert will hang on with 1:17 to go in the second.
Both teams back to even strength.
McCann will take the draw here against Rays. And it's won by the Pilgrims. Out high, it's Cross. Her shot blocked by Lexi Anderson, and she looks to race. Anderson just scoops it ahead. Hastings will get there easily. Trying to back into the slot. Anderson was tied up in front. Everyone else was still behind the play. Trying to keep the puck onside. And the Pilgrims will carry it back. Rays across to Turcotte, able to hold that foot and stay onside. Her shot's blocked by Carrera. Carrera now just sends it into open space for Rebecca Hastings. Jillian Egan now carries wide right side. 38 seconds to go in the second. Egan looking for an outlet all the way across. Pearson waiting, shooting, looking for a tip. That one high and wide. Schwartz in the corner left side with 28 seconds to go. Puck ridden away from her. Kelly for the Pilgrims, playing it back to Cross. 20 seconds to go in the period. Rays flips it towards the goal. That'll go wide in the right wing corner. Centering pass is stolen by Egan with 7 seconds. Egan will just play it softly around the boards. And that'll do it for the second period. Still scoreless here between Salve Regina and New England College. We will break while they tend to the ice and return for the call of the third period. You're watching non-conference hockey action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. All of a sudden you start. Welcome back to St. George's. Start of the third period. Scoreless here between Salve Regina and New England College. These two teams, for the moment, playing to a stalemate. Seahawks had some quality looks in that second period. Most notably, Maddie McCann, after serving a penalty, received an outlet pass and was all alone in front of Sean Durso. This one tipped wide by Rays. Back come the Seahawks. Prezioso firing it towards the goal. Paddled aside by Durso. Egan trying to keep it in the zone. Flip back out to center. Cross with an angle on Carrera. Just shouldering her down the right side, and coming from the back side to pick her pocket is Lexi Anderson. Anderson now angling middle. Stick handling over the blue line, and that extra move will cause the Seahawks to be offside. 17-13, the Seahawks with the shot advantage. Both teams not converting on their power play chances. The Seahawks 0-3 on the power play. Pilgrims 0-4. And last period we saw the Pilgrims come out hot to start the second period. See how they can start the third with that same energy and intensity. And as we expected, fatigue started to become a factor down the stretch for the Pilgrims. Seahawks not able to capitalize, though. Lexi Anderson flips it end over end and on net, and Durso will wisely cover it up.
Yeah, Seahawks just looking to get it in deep and get a little bit of pressure off. And Durso able to smother the puck.
Puck left in the high slot. Skated out now by Madison Nipper. And she'll fire it on the goal, and that one whistles wide of the pipe. All the way from the blue line. Nipper also has 3 goals. Here comes Dunn down the middle. Both Nipper and Turcotte have 3 goals to lead the Pilgrims in goal scoring. Turcotte does have 1 assist, which gives her 4 total points. Schneiders centers this one right into a skate in front. Schwartz keeps it alive out high. Drops it back off to Dunn, left point. Sent across now to Paulskill. Paulskill with an angle. Firing at 5-hole. Blocked loose on the blue paint. Swung back out to the wing. Kept alive by Kimberly Dunn in her skates. And then sent by Turcotte through center. Seahawks very close that time. And Paulskill waited a moment. The Seahawks had a good screen. Here comes Dunn with the steal, working one-on-one with Radcliffe. Dunn turns, wanted to try and get to the forehand to fire it towards Prezioso. Instead, Turcotte now will angle back through center, 1-on-3. Turcotte snaps it on the goal. That one gets all the way through to the left wing side. Fired back towards the net, and a hopping puck is grabbed by Jalbert.
Yeah, it was Dunn and Radcliffe 1-on-1 heading towards the Pilgrim net. And Radcliffe came up victorious in that battle thanks to stick positioning, able to poke the puck away from Dunn and wait for some defenders to come back and help.
Seahawks win the defensive zone draw. Fantasia trying to hop it all the way out to Maddie McCann, again streaking down the middle. McCann waiting, knocked down to the ice. No penalty. And the puck thrown in front, and all sorts of scrumming now off to the side of the goal.
Yeah, I think we might have a couple penalties coming up for that. It's a holding penalty at the minimum.
Fantasia was able to thread the needle to McCann, not fully in stride, so she slowed up for a minute. She was tied up with the defender. There wasn't an initial penalty when she went for the shot and then went past the goal, and she went hard into the boards. They will put Capolino in the box, so the 4th power play of the night here for Salve.
33, you're back. 33, you're back.
Now they're going to put Megan Moore back out on the ice, and head coach Maria Lewis, in her 3rd season at the helm of the Pilgrims, wants an explanation here from the official. I'm not sure if the penalty came just late on that McCann hit or in the scrum that followed. Either way, the Seahawks will take it. Power play here in the 3rd period. This one passed into the middle, broken up, and Vincent will send it down the ice. Cross ice pass out of the reach of Lexi Anderson, angling into the zone. Grabbed instead by Cassandra Kelly. Fantasia. Cross ice, Maddie Cox leaves it softly across. Fantasia once again tied up by Keys, lost the puck. 1:15 to go on the power play. McCann down the right side, lost the puck. Rays nearly had it. Now Cox in the slot with a backhand shot. Save made, rebound jammed right through the paint and out the other side. My goodness.
Lexi Anderson was there trying to put the rebound in as it trickled over. And she was being pestered, all sorts of sticks in the area. Seahawks had a great chance there, but just couldn't finish.
I think that went behind Durso and out the other side. Puck stuck on the blue paint, carried forward by Schneiders now. Moves it up to the point. Pearson, 33 seconds to go on the power play. Pearson waiting, her snapshot blocked, rolling towards the goal. Schneiders swatted that one into the corner. She's going to claim she's just trying to glove it down. They're going to rule a hand pass and move this face-off back into neutral ice.
Yeah, Schwartz was the last one to touch it after the Schneiders hand pass there. She tried to bring it down, but I think she could only tip it, and it ended up in the corner.
Radcliffe sends it down the ice. 18 seconds to go. Maybe one last rush for Salve if they hurry. Here comes Pearson with a head of steam. Pearson has the puck deflect right back to her. She carries over the blue line left side. 8 seconds to go on the power play. Puck feathered towards the goal, and Durso will hang on.
Yeah, I think that puck was intended for McCann in the back door. She was making a net drive, but Durso just cuts off that pass.
15:08 to go in the 3rd. 5 seconds left on the power play. Time enough for a draw. And a quick shot here if you're Salve. And the puck is tied up in the corner. Cross. Looking to outlet it. Out of the box is Nipper. They have her ahead of the field but can't get the puck to her. Instead, turning now is Michaela Anderson. Quickly right back into the attacking end. Down the right side. Puts on the brakes in the corner. Able to spin away from contact. Lost the puck to Vincent. Far side now, Nipper. For New England College. Moves it through center. Taken by Amanda Fantasia. Maddie McCann. Looking to carry down the middle. McCann around 2 Pilgrims behind the net. Can't get the wraparound chance to go. Cycles it out high to Kimberly Dunn. Waiting, passing it into the middle, looking for a tip. Anderson tied up. Durso was down, but the Seahawks couldn't get their hands on the puck. Dunn sprints in behind the cage with a backhand shot. That's deflected by Kelly. Puck hops in behind the cage. Even strength. 14:11 to go in the 3rd. Kelly up ahead to Nipper. Nipper down the middle. Her shot blocked. Angled off the end glass into the right wing corner. Amanda Fantasia on the far side, and we have a penalty here. It's a hooking call, and which way is this one going? And it's again against the Pilgrims. Nipper right back to the box.
So this will be a real test of the endurance of the Pilgrims. Right back out is the penalty killing unit. And the Seahawks with yet another opportunity on the power play. They're going to have to look to build off the momentum they gained on the last one that they had.
Schneiders Up top to the point, Pearson trying to get it all the way across to Schwartz. That one partially blocked. Seahawks keep possession. Fantasia sends it all the way around the boards into the left wing corner. Schneider snapped up top to Pearson. Scoop back to Schneider's wide left side. Out high, it's Fantasia. Trying to get it back to Pearson. Turcotte blocks that pass. Rolling puck into the slot. Rays will find it and angle it down the ice. 30 seconds gone on the power play. Fantasia lost an edge and lost the puck. Looking like she wanted to fire that one. Just fell down. And now the Seahawks ice the puck with 1:18 to go on the power play. Face off in the attacking end for the Pilgrims, won by Salve. Fantasia trying to move it cross ice, and that's picked off by Cross. And then Amaral there to knock it away from her, giving right back to Cross. Seahawks a little careless with the puck here on the power play. Fantasia. Cross ice, Lexi Anderson. Carrying over the line. Anderson dancing wide. Here comes Cox with a drive, and that one just whistles wide. Fantasia against the boards left side, snaps it in deep. Lexi Anderson will grab it and steer it into the corner. In deep, out tie. Fantasia snaps it wide of Anderson, back in behind the net. Cross trying to angle it into the corner. Seahawks converge on her. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Scoop back out to Fantasia. Her one-timer wide into the right wing corner. All the way out high, it comes to Cox. Touch back down low, McCann curling into the slot with a wrist shot that goes high. 6 seconds to go on the power play. Dunn battling to keep it alive in the right wing corner. Cannot. And out of the box is Nipper. Seahawks keep the puck in the zone, though. Maddie McCann deep in the right side. Walks slowly off the boards. Baucom fires it towards the net. That one fought off by Durso. 11:40 to go in the third period. No score. Baucom off the turnover. Carries wide right side. Dunn. Left side. Off angle shot. Goes wide. Rolls around the board. Sprinting in is Carrera to keep it onside. She's tied up in deep. Baucom knocks it away, sends it towards the goal. Dunn was crashing on the weak side there. Couldn't direct it into the net. Here comes Freeman. Over the line, fires it towards the goal. That's wide. In behind the net, Maddie Cox. Near side now. Puck deflects. In deep, Carrera. Gives it away in the corner. Amaral spinning, and she's offside.
.10:46 remaining in the third period. Tie game, no score to it. As the Pilgrims look to make their way up the ice, here's Turcotte trying to feed it over to Fedeniva. Rays gets it back to Turcotte, looking to center, picked off by Pearson, who tries to clear the zone, and she does. Radcliffe battling with Schwartz. There's going to be a penalty coming against the Seahawks. I believe it's going to be Schwartz. And Durso makes her way to the bench. Back checking is Amaral to call the whistle. And it's going to be a hook coming against Grace Schwartz.
Sixth power play of the night now for New England College. 10:13 to go in the third. Big opportunity here for the Pilgrims. trying to get their first win of the season. And we talk, Ryan, about having the short bench. One timer from the right side goes wide, how that affects the Pilgrims fatigue-wise as the game goes on. But in a 0-0 game, almost the adrenaline starts to kick in for a team that's hungry for that first win of the season.
Well, of course, and now you get an opportunity like this on the power play. If they can generate something, that should be more than enough to carry them through the last 9 minutes and 44 seconds of this third period.
.132 to go on the power play. They'll draw on the right wing side. Seahawks converge on the puck. Can't clear it. Capolino from the point. Shot into the middle is blocked. Capolino again trying to fire towards the net. That's blocked in a maze of skates. And touched into the left wing corner. Up top to the point. Capolino has it hop over her stick and back to center. Puck bouncing out to center. Madison Nipper carries into the corner left side. Vincent with a shot. That one saved, made by Jalbert. She had to fight off the rebound. Cross with a drive. That's blocked. Seahawks can't clear it again. Have to race to get back defensively here. Wrist shot blocked wide right side. Fantasia turns away from contact. Seahawks again able to get it to center, but not deep. And they can't really make a change. Able to only change off one player. Now they get two off. Rays, left side. Turning is Fedoniva. Left side, trying to jam it out in front for Vincent. Puck to the right wing boards. Not out. Vincent out high with a wrist shot. That one goes wide. Fedoniva in behind the net, angled off the puck. Maddie McCann trying to rip it away, but the Seahawks can't clear it. 8 seconds to go on the power play. Radcliffe moves it right side. Kelly with a drive. Save made by Jalbert. Rebound loose in the slot. Backhand shot saved by Jalbert. And she covers it up with 8:10 to go in the third.
Yeah, tough in-close play there. And Reyes almost had the backhand opportunity to get it in there, but Jalbert able to hold on to it. There's some battling going on after the whistle.
Kelly, right side at the point. Puck knocked into the middle. Kept on side by Kelly. Now Dunn will have to chase after it in deep. Kimberly Dunn drops it off to Maddie Cox. 7:45 to go in the third period, and we're still scoreless. Here comes Rebecca Hastings. Pass in front. Anderson sends that one maybe off the pipe. Trying to go far bar right in front against Durso. Puck directs into the right wing corner. Fedoniva trying to clear it. Anderson couldn't grab it with the glove. Dunn had it for a moment. And the puck fired in deep by the Pilgrims. And they're able to make a full line change. Balkum up the left side, tripped up, lost the puck. It'll ricochet all the way around on the near side. Michaela Anderson can't keep it away from Moore. Tipped down by Nipper. And this will be icing. Faceoff will come all the way back. And again, these icing calls will be magnified too. Some tired legs out there for the Pilgrims. Freeman and Amaral on the draw. Right wing side in the attacking end for Salve. Seahawks win the draw. Amaral on the near boards. Now Pearson at the point, trying to push it in deep. Pearson looking once again. Her shot blocked by Moore. Puck careens through the slot, left side. Fantasia again with another heavy shot right into the skates of Nipper. Seahawks control the puck, but all the way back out in their own zone. Pearson wanted to get it up ahead to Schneider. Schwartz able to deflect the puck into the zone. Has Amaral crash in the net. Schwartz with a shot. Rebound. Loose on the blue paint and then sent out. Fantasia sends it in deep. Amaral and Schneider's there. Puck comes to Freeman. Nipper on the far side scoops it with the backhand. And this will get down the ice. And we'll be icing again.
Pilgrims almost able to make a change, but not quite. And as you said on the last icing, tired legs stay out.
Seahawks are going to keep... Well, they will make a couple changes. Thought they were going to keep the same lineup out there as well. McCann will take the draw here, and she wins it cleanly. Back to Dunn, across to Cox. Waiting. Her shot saved by Durso. Was screened off for a moment by Hastings. Pilgrims can't clear the puck. They send it around the boards. Lexi Anderson holding at the point. Wanted to drop it off to Dunn. Carried now by Capolino, and she's going to try and streak 2-on-2. Dunn knocks the puck away from her. Turning back is Lexi Anderson. Across now to Rebecca Hastings. Over the blue line. She'll swat it towards the net. Durso will let it go by. McCann in behind the cage, trying to keep it alive in between her skates. Rays knocks it free. Takes the shoulder from Anderson. Hands off to Kelly. Here comes Turcotte over the blue line right side. 3-on-2 here for the Pilgrims. Turcotte to the goal, and it's denied by Jalbert. Kept alive right into the slot for Rays, whose shot is blocked right off her stick. Pilgrims will regroup back in their own end. 4:56 to go in the third. Still no score. Here comes Rays over the blue line. Waiting, shooting, trying to play it back to the right side. Crashing the net was Tatiana Fedoniva. Pilgrims throw it into the middle, picked off by Fantasia. Weaving her way into the attacking zone, and her shot will get blocked up and out of play. This faceoff will come to the attacking end, right wing side with 4:36 to go.
Yeah, nothing else. That deflection off the Fantasia shot will allow the Seahawks to get the attacking zone faceoff. We'll see if they can do anything with this, because we're still scoreless with 4:36 remaining in the third period.
Schwartz carries into the right wing corner. Schneider's hands back off to Amaral. Played up to the point. Fantasia fires it in deep. Schneider's engaged with Cross. Cross able to shield the puck and send it around the boards. Capolino will look to skate it out. Played to Moore. Grabbed by Schwartz, and she carried forward without the puck. Amaral trying to scoop it up to herself. And lost her stick. And we're going to get a penalty. Another power play for Salve.
Yeah, it's interference on Allie Freeman. She's battling with Amaral along the far boards. And Freeman guilty of interference as Amaral draws the penalty as she lost her stick. So the Seahawks will try it once again. Plenty of opportunities on the power plays, and they're going to take a timeout as well.
We'll keep it here with 3:49 to go in the third. Sixth power play of the evening for Salve. And kind of surprised by the timeout. Feel like you'd want to keep the pressure on the Pilgrims, but maybe you want to make sure you draw something up that's good.
Yeah,
you're 0 for 6 on the power play. Want to make sure you get this one right.
Yeah, I think that's what Beth McCann's thinking about, because they had plenty of opportunities off of the icing with the tired legs trying to work through that. So now, with time ticking down, I think they want to just hang out, draw up a couple plays to try to run on this 2-minute power play and try to make something happen.
We'll see what head coach Beth McCann can draw up. She's in her 6th season now at the helm of the Seahawks program. They've made the playoffs in each of her first 5 seasons. Seahawks have gone through a long stretch here of non-conference games. And won't return to conference play until January 17th when the Seahawks will play a home-and-home series with the Bison of Nichols College. Next weekend they'll play Johnson and Wales. Another non-conference home-and-home. Teams will break from the huddle. Hastings, Fantasia, Anderson, Cox, and McCann. The 5 out there for Salve on the power play. Kelly, Turcotte, Radcliffe, and Rays, the 4 penalty killers for the Pilgrims. McCann will take the draw against Rays. This is going to be a big draw. And she wins it cleanly to Cox. Fantasia straight away out top. Trying to snap it left side. Anderson with a wrist shot off the pipe. Rebound jammed home. Turcotte. Radcliffe got in the middle and blocked that one. Fantasia's one-timer. Denied and wide left side.
Well, you can't get much closer than that.
That's about how you drew it up.
Absolutely. That's why they took the timeout, and it almost paid off. Inches away from breaking the scoreless tie.
Fantasia shrugs off Turcotte, grabs the loose puck in deep. Turcotte nearly has the steal. Fantasia in the corner. Sends it across the ice to Lexi Anderson with some open space. She'll carry over the line, wide right side. Plays it off on the backhand to Rebecca Hastings. Rays comes to challenge her. Cox keeps the puck alive along the boards. Touches it down low. Maddie McCann comes to support in deep. 1:04 to go on the power play. McCann working all alone, and Rays able to peel the puck away. McCann, though, able to steal it away back behind the net again. And coming in to take it is Amaral, looking to center it to Snyders, who can fire it on the net. Picked off instead by Kelly. Fantasia now, out high left side, 45 seconds to go on the power play. Cox, left side, Snyders with a shot, and she scores! Nicole Snyders on the power play, snipes it past Durso, and the Seahawks take the lead.
Yeah, that pass from the point down to the back door. That's how the Seahawks got that first opportunity on the power play off the post. This time it works out with Snyders on the back door, getting the feed from Cox, and she's able just to wrist it through under the blocker of Durso to break the tie with 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game.
Just the second goal of the year for Nicole Snyders. And timeout called here by Maria Lewis. And this, I'm sure, will be to set up pulling the goalie. And Sean Durso, freshman goalie, getting just her third start. May have to watch the final minutes of this one from the bench despite playing a fantastic game.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't ask much more. But that's probably what they're doing right now, trying to set up how to get her off the ice and also give her teammates a little bit of a chance to catch their breath and regroup after that goal. They have 2 minutes, 30 seconds to figure it out. But going back to why the Seahawks took the timeout, they were able to get plenty of opportunities to see how the Pilgrims defend on the penalty kill. And I think Beth McCann might have seen something, the way they move out of the faceoff. They drew it up. They get the first opportunity so close yet so far. And they do it again with that backdoor pass. And it works out for Snyders.
Two and a half to go here in the third. Seahawks trying to get back-to-back wins for the first time this year and stay undefeated in 2020. And sweep the Pilgrims here. Snyders will carry off the draw. Carry right side, will snap it towards the goal, well behind the cage. Schwartz chasing after it, peels it off the boards. Fantasia out at the point, trying to wrist it in deep. Able to block the puck. And able to tip it back into the zone. Schwartz will grab it. Schwartz trying to carry towards the net. She's upended. Pilgrims with the puck now in deep. They're going to have to get the puck deep into the Seahawks zone and able to get Durso to the bench. And she's holding, looking for the sign, waiting from the bench while the puck is pinned in the Seahawks zone. And now they're going to pull her. And the officials blow this play dead.
Durso will return to the net.
She had just gotten to the door. She hadn't come off yet.
It is an attacking zone faceoff for the Pilgrims, but the Seahawks were trying to forecheck a little bit and be a little bit more aggressive to try to keep Durso in her net.
Puck in on the goal. We get another whistle. And Durso waiting to see, should I go back? Should I come on? And they're just going to have her stand a good 20 feet out of her crease.
Yeah, I think that's a smart thing to do. Just be ready for whatever happens. If they win the draw cleanly, you got to imagine Durso's coming to the bench.
And it's Madison Nipper who's the one who's standing at the bench waiting to come on. Fantasia off the faceoff win for Salve. Able to move it up the near side boards, nudged out to center, and here comes a 3-on-1 for Salve. Now 3-on-0. McCann waiting across. Hastings couldn't settle it down. McCann trying to fire it 5-hole. Puck careening on goal. Durso covers it up, but I think we have a penalty here against the Pilgrims.
Yeah, it looks like Hastings and Fedeniva collided very hard against the end boards. They're just skating at full speed and lost control towards the end, but it's going to be Fedeniva heading to the box after that hard collision.
And that will severely prevent the Pilgrims from getting Durso to the bench. And now if you're able to do so, it would only be 5-on-5. Five on 4 with 1:09 to go. Just too many penalties for the Pilgrims to overcome. Fantasia, no look across to Pearson. Pearson again trying to go back door. Turcotte with the puck, 1-on-2. Trying to carry over the line left side. Turcotte into a crowd, lost the puck. Seahawks will carry forward on the attack. Here comes Fantasia with 40 seconds to go. Fantasia over the line left side, looking to tee up the drive. That one blocked off the skates. Backhand shot from McCann is saved by Durso.
Yeah, what a floater there by McCann, just coming in and flicking it off the backhand. Looks like it caught Durso a little bit off guard, but she's able to get over and get in front of that puck.
Amaral will draw here with Rays. 32 seconds to go. Seahawks can try and just run this one out. Pearson snaps it towards the goal and they score! Schwartz jams it in, and that will put the cherry on top for Salve.
Yeah, Seahawks just getting the puck towards the net, and they're just able to jam it on the stick side of Durso. They find the back of the net with 24 seconds remaining in this one. And that'll put an exclamation point on this Seahawk victory.
Second goal of the year for Schwartz as well. So two freshmen each getting their second goals of the year.
Regina goal scored by number 10, Nicole Schneider. Assisted by number 19, Susie Pearson.
Nine seconds to go. Seahawks scoring twice here in the final 2.5 minutes after we were knotted up. 0-0. The horn will sound. McCann got dragged down right at the end by Megan Moore, but it does not matter. The Seahawks will pour off the bench and jump on top of Madison Jalbert. Seahawks have won back-to-back games for the first time this year, and they remain unbeaten here in 2020 Much different game tonight than last night up in Henniker. Gotta credit the Pilgrims for putting up quite a fight here tonight in Middletown.
Oh, of course. I mean, like I said earlier, this is 120 minutes that they've played hockey and just 15 skaters, 3 of them goaltenders today. So really they hung in there for quite some time, and a very different game from what we saw last night. As you said, 6 goals in that one and just 2 at the very end, both for the Seahawks. So they will take the weekend sweep over the Pilgrims and be feeling good going into next weekend.
Seahawks improved to 3-9 on the season. Meanwhile, the Pilgrims still searching for that first win. They will be 0-13-1. I'd like to thank our entire staff and production crew. Ed Habershaw helping to provide live statistics here tonight. Anna Downs has been your producer. Ryan Costa has been your camera person and color commentator extraordinaire here tonight. Once again, your final Salve Regina 2, New England College nothing. I'd like to thank you all for joining and listening. I am Andy Pizzelli. Have a good night, everyone.
College 0. Salve Regina Athletic.